Ah, not in there.
Well, it's going to be another beautiful day here in Quartzsite. We'll go for a little spin with brother-in-law Barry. He hasn't ridden in a couple of years, but he's all set to go on the mighty KTM. Yeah, so following brother-in-law Barry here, he hasn't ridden in a while, but he and I go way back in our dirt riding days. First time for him riding in the desert, so of course gave him the heads up that gotta watch out for the cactus. Boy, the last thing you want to do is fall into one of those. Yeah, the last time Barry rode, he had a YZ, it was either a 450 or a 426, but it's been a few years ago since he's ridden, but yeah, he's picked right back up on it. I'm sure he's enjoying the KTM.
That's pretty slick.
Very slick. So this is known as Scadden House.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is on your list somewhere? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
And of course we're camped in the Scadden Wash.
Okay.
So obviously one of the early pioneers. All these other trails up in here are all dead enders,
Okay.
where they've likely been accessing their mining claims. Like, you know, I suspect that gray dirt up there has probably been something that they've mined.
Yeah. Tailings.
But I mean, look at this scenery.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Unreal.
It is. Very cool. So you've been down this way too?
Yes, and that's where we're going to go.
Okay.
So how are you enjoying the KTM?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
What
sure.
a bike.
Nice power.
Much better than the 80s technology.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And I love all these mining claim signs here. They're so old that all the names have pretty well worn right off. You can't even tell anymore who the owners of the claim are.
No. Isn't that something, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably a lot newer.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well constructed. And just the neat rocks that they've got here.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for the ones that are just solid gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very neat.
I keep wanting to stop by. Every now and again you see some of these cacti that are dead.
Yeah.
Fold it over, and then most of the time when you go down trails, like walking trails kind of in civilization, the boots are taken. People take them, right?
Oh, okay.
You see where the hole is there?
Right,
like
yeah.
down there? So the birds make a boot in there with their saliva.
Okay.
So when those fallen ones are over, there'd probably be those boots around, and people back in the day used to take them home for ashtrays or souvenirs.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever, right? They call them a boot.
Yeah, and nowadays you're not supposed to take them or disturb them.
Yeah.
These are graves. These aren't these aren't target practice sites. These are graves.
Yeah.
Wow, now what does that say on it? Can't quite read it.
Rest in peace. Something shot.
Oh, and that must be his deputy badge.
Tucson
Sheriff
territory.
Roy, Tucson Territory. Wow.
I wonder.
Yeah, pretty amazing out here. Yeah, the stuff that you find. Yeah, these odd structures out in the middle of the desert. Yeah, like I'm visualizing that they would be dumping the sluice down here and having some way of separating whatever it is they're looking for.
Yeah.
Wow, but spectacular. Boy, this is really neat stuff. But yeah, I mean, this whole valley through here has all been unearthed and dug up and bulldozed. Wow.
Yeah,
Whatever it was big. I mean, you look at the size of the stud sticking out of the...
That's what I think was probably a piece of machinery. Something,
yes.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's continue.
Don't fall in.
Yeah. You know, it's like years after the apocalypse. Like, you know, here's where New York City used to be.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to visualize what would have been going on in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, a good opportunity to follow Barry. We're working our way back to camp, and just some really neat stuff we've seen out here from the bygone era of mining, where they certainly had very little, or perhaps none of the environmental regulations that they had to follow. But this is sure neat stuff. And we were lucky we came out on a day that wasn't too hot. So yeah, I think head back to camp and enjoy a cool beer. That was
captured lots of moments.
That was a great run.
It was awesome.
We found those incredible structures, or the remnants of structures from the old mining days, and pretty big,
Yeah.
pretty monstrous stuff.
Yeah.
But what do you figure? It wasn't too warm. The wind was,
No, it's
you know,
nice.
kind of cool. Hopefully you
nice.
stayed back out of the dust, not too bad.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
And yeah, we'll have to do it again.
Absolutely.
So until next time, that is a wrap.